Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session and calls number 333088. Case is styled the State of Texas versus Yama Anthony Tacoma McPherson. Mr. McPherson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
And just raise your hand again. Mr. McPherson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. McPherson, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about April 5th of 2022, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of violation of a protective order. Mr. McPherson, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. McPherson, how do you plead guilty? Not guilty, no contest.
Guilty.
Now you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes,
And are
sir.
you pleading? Okay, and Mr. McPherson, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment, also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. On page 2 of this document, there's a set of initials on a line next to a box that says check guilty. The initials are YM. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Mr. McPherson, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, Mr. McPherson, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant on this document. And did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this same document, there are 2 boxes that's checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And the second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. McPherson, did you sign a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. McPherson, before you signed and initialed all of these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Cole, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that Mr. Cole went over?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. McPherson, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Cole, are you waiving a record in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And State, do you have, State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. You like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 into evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1.
There's no
And
objection.
no objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted into evidence. Mr. Cole, you advised in counsel, Mr. McPherson, is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. McPherson, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised in counsel to you, are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McPherson, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
Your Honor, in exchange for the defendant's plea of guilty in this case, the state is recommending confinement in the Jefferson County Jail for a period of 45 days, Your Honor. We're asking that the defendant get credit for any time that he is due by law, Your Honor. Also, in connection with this plea agreement, Your Honor, defendant has agreed to forfeit 2 weapons, first being Ruger pistol, serial number 461-09834. Second weapon, Your Honor, is a Taurus pistol, serial number TIT27106, Your Honor. And the state will be dismissing cause numbers 333-142 and 333-158.
Okay. Mr. McPherson, the state is offering that you serve 45 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for any time that you are entitled to get by law. The court cost in this case is $327. Mr. McPherson, will you be able to pay the $327 court cost?
When I get out,
Okay, so my question is, so you're unable to pay the $327 today, is that
yes,
correct?
sir.
Now, do we have this affidavit? Hold on a minute. Ms. Redmond. I'm gonna need a, motion to forfeit. I just need to look at the language. Yes, I just need to look at the language. Thanks. Okay, Mr. McPherson, I have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. This document was, it has a signature on here that purports to be your signature, which was signed on October 6th of 2022. And now, Mr. McPherson, there are, under the heading of monthly income and assets, there's a total monthly income and assets figure here. There are also some figures on this document. My question to you is, on this document, are these notations, are these figures still true and correct today?
Yes, sir.
And on the monthly income, monthly expenses, is it still true and correct today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. McPherson, based on this affidavit of indigence that is in your case, the court is going to find that you are indigent. And based on the finding of indigency, the court costs in this case will be waived. That just simply means, Mr. McPherson, that you will not be required to pay the $327 court cost because the court has found that you are indigent. And so pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, the court costs in this case will be waived.
Sir.
And now, Mr. McPherson, the state will be dismissing cause numbers 333142 and cause number 333158. And you will, I have before, what, did you sign a motion to forfeit the weapons?
Yes, sir.
In those cases?
Yes, sir.
And prior to signing the motion to forfeit the weapons in these companion cases, did your attorney go over the motion with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in that motion?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in that motion true and correct?
Yes,
to
sir.
the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And so, let's see. And so, Mr. McPherson, now, Mr. Johnson, these weapons are going to be forfeited to the Texas Department of Public Safety in the state of Texas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, and then the court will be will grant this order to forfeit the weapons to the Texas Department of Public Safety. Now, Mr. McPherson, do you understand the state's offers
Yes, sir.
and the court's findings?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. McPherson, as stated earlier, you'll be sentenced to 45 days in Jefferson County Jail. You'll be given credit for any time that you're entitled to get by law. The court costs in this case will be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of Texas Code of Criminal Procedure because the court has found that you're indigent. The weapons in cause numbers 331142, cause number 33158 will be forfeited to the Texas Department of Public Safety. Now, Mr. McPherson, this will conclude your case. The court will follow the plea bargain agreement with the findings that the court have made. Mr. McPherson, please knock on that door, follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Let me see
Yeah.
that paper real quick. Let me see that paper.
And just for the record, Mr. Cole and Mr. Johnson, did each one of those cases have a weapon in it, or did the weapons come out of one, it came out of each one of those cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so, are both numbers on the cause numbers on the motion to forfeit?
That's what I was getting ready to do, Your Honor.
Okay,
Right now. So I know 333142, and what was the other cause number?
333158.
Okay, we got it done.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. You may follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day, Mr.
You
McPherson.
too.
Okay, and the next is that, Joe